Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, Adam Wellbrock, we're underway.
And it's race 1 winner Greg Mattingly out in front. This is where it gets tight. Hold on to your hats. Drivers all the way around the flagpole, clean for the time being as a spinner. That's Sean James in the Camel machine. Greg Mattingly has the jump out in front. Here comes Richard Ellis for second.
Nicholas gets a little swirly there. He and the 20 race car get together. That's Michael Sprouse. As we see now the 24 getting it done. That's Sean Jerks as he continues on. But Greg Mattingly in the catbird seat as they go down the backstretch. Remember, they got to go around that flagpole, and they have to do a complete circle. As you see Greg Mattingly, I mean, he is really doing a good job getting around the racetrack.
He sure is. It's like he's done this before. We need a little investigation. Oh, he's getting passed on the inside.
Here comes Richard Ellis diving down at the bottom of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4 side by side. And we've got a new race leader. Richard Ellis takes over the top spot. He goes very wide, Adam, here on the front stretch.
Yeah, he really got in there hot, Brian. Had to lock up the rear or the front tires as the 38 gets stuck. Here comes Sean James into the pit road wall. He gets head-on contact. The battle for the lead is in turns 1 and 2. Greg and Richard going at it.
Sean James making contact with the inside retaining wall. Meanwhile, here comes Richard Ellis. He had the lead briefly. He'll take it back there as he and Greg Mattingly get together. They're knotted up right under the Moose billboard. Meanwhile, the 38DD is sending it in there. That's Brandon Pearl. As right now, Richard Ellis has part of the bumper here, Eric, coming off the race car.
Yeah, he might have to see Mako after this race is over.
So Richard Ellis beginning to stretch out the lead just a little bit, Adam, as he gets squirrely here in the front stretch.
Got in there hot again, but not as hot as last time, as that rear bumper is hanging on for dear life. Makes the move around the tire and starts to extend the lead now on car 88. Greg Mattingly's got some work to do as we got chaos here on the front stretch. Drivers trying to navigate their way through the soap and water.
5 cars making the circle here almost at the same time. Somehow they all continue on unscathed. Meanwhile, the 24 car has stopped there on the backstretch. That's Sean James. That car has come to a rest, and that's going to create a little calamity for the rest of the cars. As you see the 38DD, that's Brandon Pearl, try to get around it now. As here comes Richard Ellis. He is your race leader. We're working lap number 3. So normally, Adam, we would post the 41 car, meaning race control would say, put that car in the pits and pull that bumper off. We don't do that today.
That's right, buddy. There's no black flag here on Day of Destruction. Whatever you got, whatever's left of the car, you must race it. And that is certainly the case today as we mentioned working lap number 4 now as drivers get on the brakes here on the front straightaway. They're slamming into each other around this tire. Everybody navigates it cleanly, though. Yeah, you're right. That 41 car, all good here. Inspection, not really an issue here on the Day of Destruction.
We're watching the flagpole race here at Larry King Law's Langley Speedway for the Virginia Peninsula Community College Day of Destruction. And Richard Ellis is the race leader. Here he comes. White flag is in the air. One more time around. But here comes Greg Mattingly. He's going to send it into the flagpole as well. But Richard has made the turn. And I tell you, Eric, he's run a strong race here today.
Yeah, he sure is. I just keep wondering if that bumper comes off, will he be able to go a little bit faster?
That's right. He might pick up some speed. As here come the rest of the cars around the flagpole here on the front stretch. Remember, they've got to make one complete loop around. There's the 31 car getting around the flagpole. That is Nicholas as he drives on here as the white flag has been unfurled. We are less than a half a lap away from crowning Richard Ellis as the winner. If he can hold on, here he comes through turns 3 and 4. And Adam, he's got to make the loop around the flagpole before he can win this race.
That's right. It's not over yet. He's got to make the flagpole loop. He waited for Greg Mattingly that last time by, but he's got a bigger lead this time by. Across the start-finish line, it's Richard Ellis winning the flagpole race in car 41. Looks like Greg is going to finish second.
So Richard Ellis gets the win here in the flagpole race in car number 41. He didn't lead the first lap, but he's led the most laps, including the 5th one. There's car number 20. That's Michael Sprouse making his way around the backstretch now over in turns 3 and 4 as we still have cars circling here on the front stretch getting together. There you see the contact, the 88. May have just tagged the inside retaining wall just a little bit. That's John Haley as he continues on. But here comes the 20 car spinning right here at the flagpole. He tries to get it done. That's Michael Sprouse, puts it in reverse. Now he gets back going, and he'll take the checkered flag as we wrap up the flagpole race here at Larry King Hall's Langley Speedway. And Richard Ellis, that driver right there, has done it. He is pulling it down into winner's circle with the bumper hanging off of that race car.